All right, bitter wind chills ahead. It's going to be another cold night. Not as cold as what we saw this morning, though. Finally warming up on Wednesday, but then one last Arctic front gets in here during the day on Thursday. So we got another cold shot to contend with. Speaking of cold, here's a look at the alerts issued by the National Weather Service. Freeze warning up for the area shaded in purple, as well as a cold weather advisory. And then a frost advisory is up for coastal areas here in Martin County. So the freeze warning and the cold weather advisory, basically what that means is, once again, air temperatures dropping below freezing. And for the cold weather warning, that means we're seeing wind chills in the upper 20s, low 30s. So it's another day where you're going to have to really bundle up early on. Protect the plants tonight. I'm sure they're already covered anyway, and bring in the pets. 30 degrees in Okeechobee. That's your wind chill by 6 o'clock in the morning. Port St. Lucie 31. And then notice coastal areas, because of the warmer water, doing just a little bit better. You go west of the Turnpike, west of 95, and that's where the coldest numbers will occur. We're at 58 degrees. Winds are still blowing out of the north at about 13 miles per hour. That's putting wind chills in the low 50s right now. 54 in Sebastian, 57 in Loxahatchee, 57 in Boynton, 58 in West Palm. Jupiter, a little chilly, 53. There's the wind, northwesterly at about 5 to 10, and that wind will stay with us all night tonight. It's not going to die down like it did last night, which allowed the temperatures to plunge. Not a cloud in the sky, though. It's been a beautiful looking day. Here comes the next front. So this high is going to race off the eastern seaboard here, allows this front to slide through. We should hold it at bay tomorrow as well as Wednesday, and then during the day on Thursday, it crosses the area and we start to see those temperatures plunge again. But that's the last one for a while. Looks like we'll be okay after that. This weekend looks great. For tonight, 32 to 40. Clear skies, cold conditions, a little frosty on the Treasure Coast. For tomorrow, 66 to 69, getting a little bit better. Sunshine in and out of the clouds. The hourly forecast shows, again, partly sunny skies throughout the day. Somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll manage that high of 67 to 69. Boating conditions look rough. Probably another day to just keep the boat docked. Seas of 5 to 9. Even the intracoastal water looking pretty choppy. Here we go. First alert 7-day forecast. Here comes this one last cold shot. 68, that's a little deceiving. That's going to come early, and then we fall during the afternoon all the way down to 42. Treasure Coast mid-30s again with wind chills again. Friday the high is 65. Saturday and Sunday, this is a gorgeous looking weekend. Low to mid-70s, and then Monday 77.